Okay, this is Jay Sargent, Coach Jay, and I am here for another Pruvit training with human biologist, keto genius, my colleague and friend Sara Rhodes. And if you're watching this video, this is where you've gotten to. You've gotten to the point where you want those Pruvit exogenous ketones. But there's a whole number of wonderful possibilities, and you may very well be confused. So what I asked Sara to do is give us a total, oh, there they are, a product review from a clinical, biological, scientific standpoint. Sara, there's a whole bunch of wonderful product here. And would you just start wherever you want to start?
Absolutely. So I'm going to kind of section this out into the main differences in products so that it will be more streamlined. The product I'm going to start out with is, and I will preface by saying this, every product that we sell that contains ketones in it, like Pruvit has like multitude of flavors now. There was only one in the beginning. Now you get to choose, which is nice. But all of them come with or in caffeinated and non-caffeinated formulas. So the question comes up a lot. I may show a package that has caffeine or doesn't have caffeine. All of them come in caffeine and caffeine-free options. I prefer to use no caffeine. One reason, because I'm pregnant right now, but also because
Caffeine. Okay.
He's like all about the caffeine. So I used to be a caffeine addict. Like, I'll admit to that. I was a Monster energy drinks are my preferred source of caffeine, and I drank 4 to 5 of them per day, on top of a pot of coffee per day. My cells now are clean, so a little bit of caffeine goes a long way. If I want to have it caffeinated, I'm fine with it, but I don't need the caffeine. I'm high energy anyway. So I do no caffeine now and still have great energy. But whatever, if you're a caffeine person, order the caffeine. If you're caffeine free, go caffeine free. So the original version of Ketones was called Orange Dream. If y'all can remember what a Flintstone push pop tastes like, I know that we're all doing this keto thing. We're not eating Flintstone push pops now because they're loaded with sugar. But like that dreamsicle flavor, that's going to be the flavor of this Orange Dream. It's the 2.1. This is a caffeinated. It says charged if it's caffeinated. It says caffeine free if it's caffeine free. The main difference in this and any other Pruvit product is that this has ketones, so beta hydroxybutyrate and MCT, so medium chain triglyceride powder. It has about 2 grams of dairy in here, and that is only used because they take a skim milk powder and MCT oil and combine those to make MCT powder. This one is really great for appetite suppression though. So if you're looking for appetite suppression and weight loss, this is a one-step product. It gets you into ketosis, and it has those medium chain triglycerides, which are medium chain fats that convert into ketones. So long-lasting appetite suppression. This doesn't just work on the brain level, it also works on the body level for suppressing appetite. This is what I started out with which it was the only version they had back then, but I ended up losing almost all of my body fat. I went from about 24% body fat to 6% body fat, utilizing this product. All of the products are great. All of them do work for appetite suppression. We can work with you on adding additional ingredients in if you need the appetite suppression and you're not good with dairy or you want one of the other flavors, don't worry about that. But if you're looking for a one-stop product that is great for appetite suppression and weight loss, the 2.1 Orange Dream is going to be your go-to product. It comes in a canister and packet, so whether you're making a smoothie at home or you're on the go, that's an option for you. Then we have this 3.0. I hate all these numbers. I feel like I'm talking about the iPhone. It's hard to keep up. So 3.0, I go by a flavor name. That's the Orange Dream. This one's the chocolate swirl. So the chocolate swirl tastes like a watered down Tootsie Roll. It doesn't have a rich chocolate flavor, but it is chocolatey. So if you mix it with like unsweetened nut milk, it'll taste like a Yoo-hoo. So it has that chocolate flavor, but not deep, rich chocolate flavor. This one has an ingredient called butyrate in it. So butyrate is a short chain triglyceride. Butyrate is what your gut cells use for metabolism. So if you're somebody who is experiencing any type of GI problem, whether you're having acid reflux or you have Crohn's or you're dealing with IBS or IBD, any gut issue, and our guts are such an important part of our health, and the gut to brain communication is huge as well. So if you're someone who knows that you have gut health issues, this is an amazing product for you. This is what I would recommend if you even think that you have a gut health issue. I would recommend at least 30 days using this, getting that butyrate in your system. So healthy for your gut cells. It also has the ketones in it, so it also has that beta-hydroxybutyrate to get you right into ketosis in under an hour. So we've talked about this is a one-stop product for weight loss and appetite suppression. This one does not have the medium chain, it has the short chain. So this is a one-stop product if you've got any type of gut health issues. And then we have 3 flavors of Max that are all in the same category. The only difference in these 3 products, so you have raspberry lemonade, which is delicious, Mallow Punch, which is delicious, and I have this one backwards. The Swiss cacao. Now this is that rich chocolate flavor. So if you're looking for hot chocolate, chocolate milk, a chocolate milkshake, like that richer chocolate flavor, this is what the Swiss cacao is going to be. All of these, I have that one backwards too. All of these are the exact same formula, just different flavors. So what's in Max is a patented beta-hydroxybutyrate. It is super bioactive. You cannot get that in any other product anywhere else on the market. It is the right-handed version of ketones. Your cells are mostly right-handed, so if you're feeding them left-handed ketones, you're not going to get the same biological response. So this Max is a maximized version of beta-hydroxybutyrate that only Pruvit can offer. And all of these also have added electrolytes. So remember that when we're in ketosis, we're in a diuretic state. We're going to lose electrolytes. We need to replace those. These have those added electrolytes to replenish what you're losing due to the diuretic state that you're in being in ketosis. So those are the regular Maxes. Then we have 2 products, and this one, see the colored packets, like all those are colored. The colored packets usually mean caffeine. So like this one says charged. This one's white. It says caffeine free. So I mean, like you can't mistake them. It says it on the package if they have caffeine or not. This is Splash. So this one tastes to me like when you go into a fancy hotel and they have those big things of water that have like a tower up the middle that have melons and stuff in them.
Yeah.
To me, that's what this tastes like, is that water. It's like essenced with some citrus fruits and some melons, but it's not super sweet. It's not overpowering in any way. It's very, very light and refreshing. To me, that's what Splash tastes like. The Heart Tart literally tastes like you just opened a bag of sweet tarts, the chewy kind, the little round ones that you get from the gas station that are so delicious, but so full of sugar. That's what this tastes like in a liquid form to me. And I love that sweet tart candy taste. Not all the time, but some of the time. So I use this in water some of the time, this in water some of the time. But the difference in these 2 and the other Maxes, besides the flavor, is going to be that these contain B vitamins. So these are very high in B vitamins, which are important in metabolism, blood cell production, many, many different processes within the human body. We talked about oxygen factors in some of our videos before. When you're increasing your blood cell count, you're also increasing your oxygen carrying capacity, so you have better performance, better cellular function. So these B vitamins are important for many different reasons. But these have the B vitamins. They also have this really, really cool compound called AC11, which I may do a whole tutorial on that later. Okay. But AC11 essentially is the inside of a bark of a vine that grows along the Amazon River. And what that compound does is it actually goes into your DNA and repairs damages within the DNA. So what dictates cellular, like the length of a time span of a cell? It's all about the DNA. So DNA health equals increased longevity. So our bodies are made of cells. Our cells run on DNA. The DNA integrity is what dictates our age, basically. So this actually repairs damaged DNA. So if you're vain like me and you want to stay young forever, AC11 is something of high importance to you. But also, if you just want to be healthy, AC11 is so good for your cells. It also is a very, very strong anti-inflammatory agent. So AC11 is going to help repair your cells from a DNA perspective, as well as block inflammation. So these versions of Max, the Heart Tart and the Splash, have that AC11 added into them. So that, and the B vitamins. So that's the added benefit with these two products. I'm hoping at some point in time, and we will update this video if and when that happens, that all of the Max versions will have AC11 included, but at this point in time, these are the two products that have AC11 and ketones in them. Another product that has AC11 and collagen, which is also very good for aging processes. Collagen helps with the integrity of your soft tissues. So whether it's your skin, your ligaments, your tendons, when we're talking about soft tissue repair and integrity, collagen is a really, really important component. The keto cream, but this does not contain ketones. This contains those medium chain fats that help you create ketones, but this is an adjunct product. So this is something that I use first thing in the morning in my coffee or tea, and then an hour or so later I have, some version of the Max. So an adjunct product, if you're looking for additional ketone production, additional appetite suppression, you're looking for more AC11, you want some collagen, maybe you're doing bullet coffee now where you're adding butter and ghee and coconut oil and all that stuff into your coffee. This is a one-stop product for that. So this is your fat coffee, fat tea product. Okay. It has great additional ingredients. Like I said, it has that AC11, it has that collagen, it has the medium chain triglycerides in it. However, remember, this does not contain ketones. So on a perfect, in an idealist perspective, you would be using a ketone containing product and the keto cream. I usually use 2 of these a day and 1 of these a day. So that's how I typically do my day. But that's the difference in all of the products. The cream does not contain caffeine. It does not have a caffeinated version. You can put this in a caffeinated beverage or a caffeine-free beverage. All of the other products, the ones that do contain ketones, like I said, come in a caffeine version or a caffeine-free is your preference. So that's kind of like the end. I'll show you. These are the caffeine-free packages. Most of them are just light.
Cool.
So, and then we have something, I don't know if I should give you a sneak peek of this or not. I guess I will real quick. And we'll do a separate video on this, but I want to just introduce this product package. This is called a keto reboot. So if you've heard of intermittent fasting or fasting at all, we do recommend 60 hours once a month of rebooting. And this is a product package that is full of several products that we didn't talk about on this video that we'll talk about on a separate video just for that, to help basically ease you through that process and maximize the benefits of doing a fast or a reboot. So that's a pet topic of mine because I've been using intermittent fasting my entire life, since I was 12 probably, for health reasons. So that's something that I'm very, very adamant about as well.
Well, I'm very interested in doing that video with you, that reboot. I like the word reboot. I want to ask one simple question, just a couple more minutes. If those of us who are watching this video are either for ourselves or for the people we introduce this to, and the motivation is simple. I want to lose 10 or 15 pounds. And where would that person begin?
As long as there is no dairy sensitivity, right. I would recommend starting out just ordering, 30 days of the Orange Dream. I would do 1 in the morning, a caffeinated, and 1 in the afternoon, caffeine-free, is what I would recommend.
Okay.
But that gives you really good appetite suppression, and these medium chain fats coat your body into turning fat into ketones, and that's what we're going for with this whole process of ketosis, is to make our bodies convert fat into ketones. And so we're helping that process happen by giving ourselves ketones. But if we give ourselves also some fats that we cannot store, that we have to convert into ketones, we're basically forcing our body to learn how to, after all these years of carb overloading, to use fat efficiently for fuel.
Perfect. I think we covered a bunch. I think you did a great job, Sarah. I know what I want to do next. So on our next video, let's just do the reboot on our next video.
Yes, that is such a fun topic, and I have so many stories to tell about that reboot and my personal experience too. So
sure.
Yeah, let's definitely do a video on that next.
Thank you, Sarah. Bye-bye, everyone.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for hopping on. See y'all next video.